Let's make a mini vase on an Emiko big hole mandrel. Heating up the mandrel, we're going to start with the bottom of the vase, so the closed end of the mandrel, heating up the entire mandrel. Getting a gather of glass and applying it to the end of the mandrel. Basically just starting from the center and moving out to the edge. Using the graphite marver to flatten the bottom and bring the glass up around the edge. I'm applying glass to the existing glass that's on the mandrel, and I'm going to work my way up. Continuing to add glass, I dig my rod into the hot glass on the mandrel to get the glass smooth and even all the way around, and then I use my marver to flatten the glass against the mandrel. Now I'm going to a second color. This happens to be Skyla from Double Helix. I'm just adding it like I did before. Mainly I add it to the existing glass that's down, keeping it really hot and dragging my rod around the mandrel, around the glass, through the glass, getting it smoothed out and straight. Using a marver to smooth things out. I'm going to continue to add the glass until I get it up to the height that I want. I'm going to speed this up a little bit to get through it a little faster. Nothing you haven't seen before. Using the graphite marver and then using the rolling marver to help push the glass up the mandrel a little bit more. Working my way up until the glass is at the height that I want, making sure that it's nice and smooth and even on that end, and that there is an inside curve, like a pucker, so that when I add this rim that I'm adding right now, it'll look good from the inside as well. Adding that rim, using the marver underneath the rim to shape the glass. Going back to the first color, we're going to add a foot, a little wider base than what we have going on right now. We're applying the glass to the curve of the bottom, and we'll just build it up layer by layer. You're basically applying your heat to the outer edge, just where you're applying the glass. Not too hot, so you don't want to melt it in. You want to just continue to add the glass and build that up. I'm going to use the marver to flatten the bottom, and then also to work on bringing the top edge of that foot to about a 45-degree angle. As we continue to add glass to the foot, we're going to apply it more toward the bottom edge, bringing it down so that the center of the bottom is raised and the outer edge of that foot is lower so that it sits nicely. You can help that along with the marver. And it's best to stop the spinner to flatten the bottom so it's just a nice flat surface, and you know it'll sit nicely. Just a little bit wider. And you can see by the glow I'm mostly just adding the heat on that very edge of where I'm applying the glass. Now I'm going to take some 30 gauge fine silver wire and do a simple little decoration, turning the speed down a little bit to make it a little more manageable. I don't need it as fast at this point. Heating up the surface of the glass and heating up the wire tip really quickly will help it stick, and then you can just wrap it, melt it off, and then you're going to hit that wire with the flame, and then you're going to watch the wire bead up, and then you're going to wait about a 4 count, and using just the edge of the marver and pushing the silver down to the surface of the glass so that nothing sticks out, nothing can snag. Making sure everything is straight, that the bottom is flat. And there you go.